Next topic is future proche, which is aller plus full verb. You need to conjugate the aller verb, which is ve, je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, elles vont. I'll just write it down once. This is for il and elle. Then this will be nous allons, vous allez, and ils and else will be VONT. You need to know the conjugation of aller first. After that, you need to add a full verb to that. So first of all, the first step of the context is that you need to find the verb which is conjugated in the present tense. So look at the heading. When you see future proche, immediately remember you need to first write the aller conjugation and then add the full verb whichever is given here. So after the subject, you need to highlight and remember the verbs and find the full form of these verbs. So first step is je, okay, and then what is the aller conjugation of je, which is vais, je vais, and what is the full form of this verb prendre, which is prendre, P-R-E-N-D-R-E. Any verb will end with the er, ir, or re. So that's how we have to find the verb whichever is conjugated here. So je vais prendre du café. Do not forget to write the full sentence. Don't write halfway through because you are changing the entire tense of the sentence. I am taking coffee, which is present tense. You're going to make it into I'm going to take some coffee, which is future. In the future, you are going to take some coffee. So you do not write half sentences. Please rewrite the full sentence. And for these kind of sentences, which you are rephrasing everything, you don't need to write the question. Just the answer alone is enough. Okay, the second one, L. L and take the aller conjugation of L, which is va, and the verb mange is a er verb, so write the verb fully. Je vais manger des cerises. I'm going to eat the cherries. Tu bois du jus de fruit. You're going to drink. So tu vas, and the verb conjugation of full form of boire is boire. Du jus de fruit. You're going to drink some fruit juice. Les enfants viennent chez leurs grands-parents. Les enfants. Now, how do you find the subject of this? If it is singular, it will come under the il-el conjugation. If it is plural, it will come under the ils-els conjugation. Now, les enfants is plural. So, it is ils conjugation. So, take the VONT and the verb vien. The infinitive of the verb is venir. So, if your children, if you see, you just need to identify the verb correctly and then add the aller verb to that. The children are going to come to their grandparents' house. Chez leur grand-mère. Write the full sentence, okay? And then nous aller verb is allons, nous allons. And what is the full form of finissons? Is finir. So very, very important topic because it is like rephrasing the sentence and like either future proche or future sample will be asked definitely in the question paper, most probably in the 4 marks also. So do not miss the marks unnecessarily. It's very, very simple. Aller verb plus infinitive. So try to learn the aller conjugation. Okay, this conjugation fully you need to know and the full form of these verbs because we just have only 2 exercises. Please do try to remember the full form. That's all. Okay, the second exercise is Les touristes français visitent le temple. Les touristes français is the French tourist. So one subject. And which is the verb visit. And ils prendre, that is to take the metro. They are going to take the metro for going to the Quai de la Seine, that is a river bank. Tu finis ton devoir. Fini is the verb. Il boit un jus de citron. He drinks a lemon juice. I eat some rice. Je mange du riz pour le déjeuner. I eat some rice for the lunch. So these are the verbs which I've highlighted. So the same way as the previous question, write the subject first. Les touristes français is not one person, right? Many people, the French tourist. And then take the aller conjugation, which is VONT. And visiter full verb is VISITER. The entire verb. It's a TER verb. Do not make a silly mistake by adding some other extra word. Cut the ENT, put ER. And then le temple. The French tourists are going to visit the temple. The next one is and then vont. Pren is prendre. And le metro and continue the sentence. Do not stop and do not put dots like this. You have to rewrite the entire sentence. There is no place, so I'm just putting a dot, but rewrite the entire sentence in the notebook, in your answer sheet, and do not forget to underline also, so that it looks clear and neat, and you will also know the correct answer, that you have written the correct answer. Now, tu conjugation is va, vas, and then fini will be finir, finir. Tu vas finir ton devoir. You are going to finish your homework. Il va, va, and boit, full form is boire. Il va boire. He is going to drink some lemon juice, jus de citron. Then je, alert conjugation is vais, and mange will be manger. Je vais manger du riz pour le petit déjeuner. I'm going to eat some rice for the lunch. This is future proche. So aller plus infinitive is future proche. The next important topic is future. It is a future sample actually, but it is highlighted as only future in your textbook. So let's remember it like future tense. So when there is no proche in the followed by the future, that means this is a future sampler. The action which is going to take place further tomorrow, next week, next year, all that will be considered as future sampler. The action which is going to take place in the near future is only future proche, that is in some time. The difference between those two is that. But for us, we need to know the names alone. For future, what is the rule of future? Let me write down the rule first here. You need to take the infinitive, that is the full verb, and the verb should end with the R. That is, ER verb should be fully taken, IR verb should be fully taken, RE verb you need to cut the E. So basically, the verb should end with the R. With that, you have to add the endings, which is AI, AS, A, ONS, EZ, ONT. Okay, this is the endings of future sampler. So this is for je, tu, il, el, nu, vu, ils. Do not forget the endings. It is the future simple endings. The ones I've given here are, so this is the rule I just now told you. Take ER verb, take fully, IR verb, take fully, RE verb, cut the E. This E alone should be cut. And these are the exceptions. VUR will be VERR. If we see, we can't take the VUR fully and add AI. Okay, VURA, no, it's wrong. It's VERRE, VERRAI. Avvar will become AUR. Venir, viandre. I just got one verb here, which is être. So I'll add it here. Être alone will become SER. Okay. So faire, FER, aller, IR, prendre. Prendre is a normal RE verb, no, it's not exception. So cut the E, it will become prendre, and être is an exception. For all these verbs, you need to add these endings, you get the conjugation. So I'll just write one conjugation sample so that you have an idea how it is conjugated. So let me take the full verb, which is a parler. Okay. So I'll take partir, which is here. Okay. Partir. So partir verb, how do we conjugate? I take the full partir, and the first je ending will be, see, AI. Add the AI. So tu will be full partir, add the AS. Il and L will be partir, add A. Nous partirons. Vous partirez. Il then else, you need to take the full verb and add the ONT. Okay, so now let's see the exercise. Voir is an exception. So it is going to be where. VERR, and J ending will be AI. That is very important. So remember the endings: AI, AS, A, ONS, EZ, ONT. So realisator is just one person. So in conjugations, always look out for, do not look for the gender, just look whether it is a singular or plural. Singular, il conjugation, plural, ils conjugation. So realisator is just il. So fair is an exception, which is FER. So write FER and add the A. Le Festival de Cannes. So the Festival of Cannes again is ill. Takes place in the month of, I think it's May. So Avvar will become AUR and add a A. And please do add the Leo also. Avvar, Ora, Leo. You have to add the Leo there. Then no will be take the full verb partir and add ONS. Aler is an exception. It's IR. Wu ending will be EZ. IR, EZ. If you see here, except partir, all the four verbs are exceptions. Next one, venir. I think I have given here. Yeah, venir is viandre. So look at the subject, un tourist étranger, which is ill. So VIENDR and add a to that. The next one, je, vous. Do not see the second word, always the first is the subject. So je is the subject. VERR and AI, beret. No will alar will be IR, that's an exception. No ending is ONS. Just learn the endings thoroughly. AI, ASA, ONS, EZ, ONT. If you know that, you will definitely be able to do it correctly. Finir, take the full verb, add AS. Regarde, take the full verb and add AI. Regardere. The next one, again, it's fully future simple. If it is a ER verb, IR verb, these are all regular verbs are also there. Look out the subject. So let me highlight the subjects here. Mes parents, je, no. Then this is il, mama, and then je, and then on, je, and mes amis, which is ils. So I'm going to add the words which is needed because these are all mostly ER verbs. So célèbre, mes parents is ill, so I'm going to add a ONT to that. Célèbrons. Envite, je will be there, so add the AI and do not forget to cut the E and put a apostrophe. Être is an exception, it will be ser, SER, and no will be ONS. Manger, take the full verb and add the ONS. Danser, full verb and add the ONS. Decore, full verb and add ONS. Avoir is exception. So AUR and illோட ending இருந்து A. Fair exception FER. Mama is mother, which is just singular person. So add a A. Maître is an RE verb. So we cut the E and the ending of je will be AI. It is maître. Étendre is an again RE verb. You cut the E and add a A because ON is like il conjugation. So we just add a A. Souffle full verb and add a AI. Chante full verb and add a ONT. So again I'm just revising you. Normal verbs like ER, IR, I have to take the full verb and add the endings of AI, AS, A, ONS, EZ, ONT. Children, don't forget this is je, tu, il, no, vu, ils, else. That should be there in your mind perfectly. Normal verbs, just add the endings. Exceptions alone, please do remember that être, avoir, faire, and the verbs which we saw earlier, most of the verbs venir, voir, aller, all of them are exceptions. So those exceptions alone you need to remember. That's why I've listed out the exceptions here for you to learn. 6 verbs alone exceptions. After that you have to add the endings of AI, AS, A. That's all.